Hi, welcome to the Eclectic Bloom. My name is Sierra. I'm a watercolor artist. Today I'm going to show you how I painted these sweet summer snow cones. The supplies that I used were a round 6 and a round 2 brush. You can use any colors you want, and I would encourage you to be creative with this. The only thing is you want to avoid colors that are across from each other on the color wheel because they can make brown. You want water, watercolor paper, paper towel, pencil, and eraser, and of course your great attitude. We're going to start by sketching out our snow cone. You're going to put in a upside down cone shape. Put a little top to it. It's a little bit curved, but not much. Then you're going to add a lip to that. And we're going to put in our little half circle for the snow cone part. And you can always grab something round that's about the size that you want and kind of trace the top. And then put in a little design on your cone. I chose stripes, but do whatever you want. I'm going to lightly erase just so that my pencil lines aren't so dark. So using my round 6, I'm going to use just water and paint in half of my snow cone. If you're using more than one color, just divide it out with however many colors you're going to use, but I'm only using 2, so I'm going to use half. I'm going to put in my blue. And the purpose of putting water first is just to create different variations. It doesn't give you like a solid color. And then I'm going to leave little white spaces, just a tiny bit, just because snow cones kind of have those little hints of ice in there that reflect. I'm good with that, so I'm going to let it dry or partially dry. And then I'm going to do the same thing, put in some water on the other side. And the blue's bleeding just a tiny bit, but that's fine because that's what snow cones do anyway. And I'm going to put in my red, same way I did the blue. I chose red and blue because they're pretty good colors together and they create purple if they blend. What you want to avoid is things like blue and orange, green and red, or purple and yellow. Let that dry. Then we're going to put in the little lip on the bottom. So I just chose red and just swooped straight across using my round 2. Now I'm going to take my blue again and I'm going to go in and do little kind of dashes over the top to create a little bit more value. So put some color in and then take a damp brush and kind of mess that up. You're going to do the same thing with the red, just little dashes, blend it out with water a little bit to create that extra texture. So I'm using my round 6 again and I'm going to put in the stripes. So I chose like a corally red color and I'm going to put in every other stripe. Then you're going to choose your other stripe color, and I chose white, so I'm just going to do a little highlights of gray. I'm going to go like underneath the lip and on the sides to where it would kind of round out, and that shows a little bit of shadow on the white stripe. So you're going to go back in with your round 2 and this first stripe color, and you're going to put a little darker value under the lip and off of the sides, and that gives your cone a little more dimension. Just for a little extra, I took my round 2 and some yellow, and I'm putting in some stripes just to add a little to the cute factor. But put whatever little designs you want, or you can just leave it how it is. Now you just want to kind of look at your painting and see if it needs anything extra. I thought my snow cone looked a little bit flat, so I'm going to just add a little bit darker values on the sides. Now you can sign your masterpiece and you have a cute little snow cone. Thank you so much for watching and painting along with me today. If you'd like to continue to follow my art journey, you can follow me on social media or subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to see something specific in the future, just let me know in the comments. Hope you have a great day.